Forecasts are a relatively new feature in Salesforce, which allow you to predict sales into the future versus customizing reports to create forecasts. Forecasts allow you to predict your sales cycle from pipeline to close sales and to manage sales expectations throughout your organization. A forecast is a visual representation of expected revenue based on the sum of a set of opportunities. So if you already have opportunities in your Salesforce pipeline, you will see them in the Forecast tab. This is an area that your Salesforce administrator can assist with, but I know how important forecasts are, so I want to show you the basics. You can enable multiple types of forecasts in your account. Each type of forecast has its own quota and adjustment data. Sales managers can look at an individual forecast, forecast by team, revenue, and by opportunities. If you're a sales manager, you may want to view team and individual forecasts. In fact, this is a great tool for managers to review with members of their team if they have a weekly status meeting. Forecast is a tab in the main navigation bar in Salesforce. So if you've not yet set up Forecast, you'll simply see the demo information that Salesforce has already provided in your account. You will see the Forecast Setup tab in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Let's click on that now. So you'll see here Forecast has been enabled. If it hasn't, you can simply check that box. You'll see forecast types, and you'll see a few different things. One of the most important here is enable forecast adjustments. Adjustments are important because there are always factors that are unique that cannot be factored into a forecast. Maybe you need to manually adjust a forecast because you know a key team member is leaving at one of the companies you put in your forecast. Or maybe a company is in the process of being acquired, so there's a lot of uncertainty about the future of the relationship. These are common issues in sales, so Salesforce allows both the manager and the individual rep to make adjustments as necessary. You'll also see Enable Cumulative Forecast Rollups. By default, the forecast area displays one type of forecast, close, committed, best case, but you can choose to display cumulative roll-up columns, which include opportunities in more than one category. You can also configure the default display. So, for example, you can look at monthly or quarterly. You can look at the current quarter or 1 quarter ago. And you can display as many quarters or months as you choose. There's also a checkbox to show quotas. This can be very helpful if you want to see quota attainment for an individual or a team. Now I can hit the Save button, and you may get a warning about changing your forecast settings. Salesforce always likes to inform you of any changes you're making and how that will affect your data. I'm fine with this. This is initial setup, so I'm going to click OK. And now I've set up a simple forecast. So that's a quick review of how forecasts are used and how to view them in Salesforce. So take a few minutes to play around with forecasting for your organization.